We've all seen the images on the news. Cars buried in snowdrifts, homes encased in ice, entire cities plunged into darkness. In this crucial guide, we're equipping you with the knowledge to survive, even thrive, when the mercury plummets and the lights go out. We're talking about the 15 most critical items that emergency experts rely on, but most people forget. From power banks to keep your devices alive to emergency cash reserves for when the grid goes down. Let's dive in and make sure you're ready for the next big freeze. Out in the wild, I rely on my instincts and a few essential tools to survive. But when a massive ice storm hits, your most valuable tool might just be a power bank. Look, power outages are a given during ice storms. A power bank, especially a high-capacity one, becomes your lifeline. Think about it. You can charge your phone, your flashlight, even a portable radio. Don't just grab the cheapest one either. Look for a power bank with multiple charging ports and weather resistance for added durability. Remember, in a survival situation, knowledge is power, and a power bank keeps that knowledge flowing. We're so used to swiping plastic and tapping our phones that we often forget. When the power goes out, so does the digital world. That's why having a stash of cold, hard cash on hand is vital in an ice storm emergency. Imagine this. You need to buy fuel for your generator, grab some extra supplies, or even pay someone for help. Credit card readers are down, ATMs are useless, and you're stuck. But not if you've got a reserve of cash tucked away. Head to the ATM, withdraw a couple $100s in small bills and store it in a safe, accessible place. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. Out in the wilderness, securing food and water is non-negotiable for survival. The same rule applies when an ice storm traps you indoors. Stock up on non-perishable food and a safe water supply. Forget perishable items. Think canned goods, protein bars, dried fruits, nuts, ready-to-eat meals, things that don't need electricity. Aim for at least a 3-day supply per person. Water is even more crucial. You need 1 gallon per person per day. Stock up on bottled water or fill clean containers. Dehydration impacts judgment and well-being. In the wild, injuries are par for the course. But when you're facing an ice storm, even a minor cut can become a serious issue without access to medical care. That's why having a well-stocked first aid kit is non-negotiable. We're talking about a comprehensive kit that can handle everything from cuts and burns to sprains and hypothermia. Think about it. Bandages, gauze, antiseptic, pain relievers, anti-diarrheal medication, a thermometer, a CPR mask. These are the tools that can make a life or death difference when professional help is delayed. But having the right gear is only half the battle. Brush up on basic first aid skills, learn how to treat common injuries, and familiarize yourself with the contents of your kit. Out in the Arctic, staying warm is survival. The same applies when an ice storm hits your home. Layers are key to preventing hypothermia. Start with wool or synthetic base layers, followed by fleece or down, and a waterproof, windproof shell. Don't forget a warm hat, gloves, and thick socks. Keep a spare set of dry clothes. Wet clothes can lead to rapid heat loss. I've spent countless nights under the stars, using my wits and whatever I could find for warmth. When an ice storm hits, blankets become your personal survival cocoons. Wool blankets are fantastic for insulation, even when damp. Down-filled blankets offer exceptional warmth and compressibility. Heavy fleece blankets are affordable and durable. Layer blankets for extra warmth and use them to block drafts. In a power outage, your body heat is precious. Blankets help you conserve heat until the storm passes. Navigating through a pitch-black forest at night is a test of your senses and your survival skills. Similarly, when an ice storm knocks out the power, having reliable light sources becomes paramount. Flashlights and batteries are non-negotiable. Invest in a few sturdy, high-lumen flashlights that can illuminate a room or signal for help. And don't forget the batteries. I recommend having a stash of both alkaline and lithium batteries. Remember, light is more than just illumination, it's a beacon of hope, a way to signal for help, and a tool that can make all the difference in a stressful situation. In the unforgiving wilderness, fire can be a lifesaver, providing warmth and comfort in the harshest conditions. But when it comes to ice storms and indoor safety, we need to think carefully about portable heating options. Never, and I mean never, use a charcoal or gas grill indoors. These appliances emit deadly carbon monoxide, a silent killer in confined spaces. If you choose to use a portable heater, opt for electric models with safety features like tip-over protection and automatic shutoff. Remember, a little warmth can go a long way in boosting morale and preventing hypothermia, but it's crucial to prioritize safety and use common sense when dealing with any heating source. In the wild, I rely on my trusty multi-tool for a multitude of tasks, from cutting firewood to building shelter. During an ice storm, a multi-tool becomes equally invaluable, offering a range of functions in a compact package. Think about it. You can use it to tighten loose screws, cut rope, or wire open cans, even make minor repairs around the house. It's like having a toolbox in your pocket ready for whatever challenges the storm throws your way. Look for a multi-tool with a sturdy blade pliers, a screwdriver, a can opener, and maybe even a saw. A multi-tool empowers you to adapt, improvise, and overcome obstacles with confidence. Out in the wilderness, staying connected to the outside world is crucial for safety and rescue. During an ice storm, an emergency radio becomes your lifeline to vital information, weather updates, and emergency broadcasts. Forget about relying solely on your phone or television. When the power goes out, so do these conventional communication channels. An emergency radio, especially a hand crank or solar-powered model, ensures you stay in the loop. Look for a radio with multiple frequency bands, including AM/FM and NOAA weather radio. An emergency radio empowers you with the information you need to make informed decisions and stay safe. In the wild, fire can be a friend or a foe, depending on your respect for its power. During an ice storm, the risk of fire increases dramatically, making a fire extinguisher an absolute must-have for every home. Think about it. Downed power lines, overloaded circuits, even the misuse of alternative heating sources can spark a fire. Having a fire extinguisher on hand gives you the power to extinguish small fires before they escalate into major disasters. A fire extinguisher gives you the ability to act quickly and decisively, potentially saving lives and property. Navigating through deep snowdrifts is no easy feat, even for a seasoned adventurer. When an ice storm blankets your neighborhood in snow and ice, a sturdy snow shovel becomes your ticket to freedom. Forget about flimsy plastic shovels. We're talking about a robust, ergonomic shovel with a broad blade and a comfortable grip. You'll need it to clear walkways, dig out your car, and create a path to your front door. Remember, shoveling snow can be strenuous work, so pace yourself, take breaks, and stay hydrated. Out in the frozen wilderness, icy surfaces can spell disaster, leading to slips, falls, and injuries. During an ice storm, having a supply of ice melt on hand is crucial for maintaining safety and accessibility around your home. Forget about using hot water to melt ice. It can refreeze quickly, creating even more treacherous conditions. Invest in a bag of ice melt, preferably one that's pet-friendly and environmentally safe. Sprinkle it generously on walkways, steps, and driveways to prevent ice buildup and reduce the risk of slips and falls. Even in the most extreme survival situations, maintaining personal hygiene is about more than just feeling fresh. It's about preventing infections and staying healthy. During an ice storm, when access to running water and sanitation might be limited, personal hygiene becomes even more crucial. Pack a kit with essentials like hand sanitizer, wet wipes, toilet paper, soap, toothpaste, and a toothbrush. These items will help you maintain basic hygiene, even without running water. By prioritizing personal hygiene, you're not only taking care of yourself but also protecting those around you. I've faced countless challenges in the wild, from treacherous terrain to unpredictable weather. But the most important tool I've learned to rely on is my own mental fortitude. When an ice storm hits, it's not just about physical preparedness, it's about mental resilience. Stay calm, stay focused, and remember that this too shall pass. Having a positive mindset can make all the difference in a stressful situation. Remember, mental strength is just as important as physical preparedness when it comes to weathering the storm. So there you have it, folks. 15 essential items to help you weather the next ice storm like a true survivor. Remember, being prepared is not about living in fear. It's about facing the unexpected with confidence and resilience. Take the time to gather these items, create a plan with your family, and familiarize yourself with their use. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more survival tips and guides, and hit that bell icon to stay updated on future content. Stay safe out there and remember, stay warm, stay positive, and stay prepared.